Hey, welcome back to another Axe Cards video, and today we have the release of the Sword and Shield Galar collection. So to coincide with the Nintendo Switch release of Sword and Shield, we get 3 new boxes which introduce the starter Pokemon from the Galar region, which is Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. I think that's how you pronounce them at any rate. We also get a couple of the very first V cards we're seeing. V cards are what are going to replace GXs. So like how GX replaced EXs, we now have V cards which are slightly different. So we'll get a chance to look at those as well. We're going to open each of the 3 boxes, starting with the Sobble box. Each of them has holo versions of the 3 starter Pokemon. The holos are slightly different from the holos we're accustomed to seeing in the Sun and Moon series. And it also includes 4 packs, a jumbo card of a V card, so the first time we're seeing these guys, and also a pin. There also seems to be a couple versions of the holos, so if you're a promo collector or alternate art collector, it's not just one of each of these starters, or actually look like 2 of each. So let's take a look inside. Let's see what packs we get first. So we do get a Cosmic Eclipse, which is good. Evolutions, of course. I'm not going to bash it. We get a second Cosmic Eclipse and an Unbroken Bond. So that's not bad pack selection. Let's take a look at the Sobble pin. That's a really cute little guy. And then we also get the V card. So let's take a look at the V card. So again, this is the first time we're seeing it. It looks a little plainish, to be completely honest. But regardless, what we do know, it is 138 of 202, so the Sword and Shield base set is going to have in 202 cards, which is not as big as we've seen in recent expansions in Sun and Moon, but still pretty large. V cards, similar, has a V rule. So if you knock it out, the opponent takes 2 prize cards, similar to GX's. And actually kind of an interesting thing, it happened in Sun and Moon. So Sun and Moon released very similar when they had their Alolan region release, which had in, you know, the 3 starter Pokemon from the Sun and Moon series. And the Jumbos they released didn't have energy. So yes, Jumbos you can't play, but it's still kind of cool having a card that does 230 damage that costs 0 energy. So what I suspect is when this is released in the main expansion, of course, it will have energy next to it, but it's still kind of cool to have 230 damage for no energy. So let's put the Zacian V there. You know, let's just leave him right there. Let's go ahead and look at the promos that are inside as well. These guys seem to be packaged quite well, which is good. Sometimes these things are a pain to get out. These ones not so much, so I will take it. Let's start. There is a code card which unlocks stuff within the game. I'll give this one away. So this one gives Sobble. So I actually am not sure exactly what that gives within the game. Whoever claims the code will have to let me know. So we do get the 3 cards. So if you look at the bottom, it does say it's 011 of 202, which is kind of curious, rather than just 11 of 202. The cards look slightly different. So how the weaknesses and retreat costs and everything is set up at the bottom is strange. And they're also, I don't know if that D there means what exactly that means, but they all have it. So the holo effect, if you can see, is kind of like lines up and down within the card. It's slightly different. It's not like it's just a holo effect. There is an additional and kind of liney pattern. So that's Grookey. We do have Scorbunny as well. At a difference you notice is that they have the copyright stuff at the very bottom of the card, which looks kind of weird. So we get our Scorbunny card, and we also get the Sobble card. So actually, you know what it is? I'm just seeing this for the first time. So these two cards will probably look exactly like this in the Sword and Shield. But this one here, if you look at the bottom, it is SWSH003. So that's the promo numbering for the Sword and Shield. So this would be the third promo card in Sword and Shield. So that's kind of neat. So let's line these guys up there. And let's take a look at the packs itself and see if we can get lucky with them. So we're starting with our Evolutions pack. If anyone actually wants an Evolutions code, 1, 2, and 3. So we're starting with a Potion, Kakuna, Pokédex, Rattata, Caterpie, Magnemite, Voltorb, Sandshrew. We have a Kakuna as our reverse, which is exceptionally bent. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's straight from the pack. Great packaging there. And we do get a holo, so we get a Poliwrath, which is a holo from the Evolution set. Unbroken Bonds. Get a Charizard and a Reshiram pack. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get rid of that energy for you. We got a Greens Exploration, Wartortle, Gloom, Alolan Diglett, Slowpoke, Litten, Sandshrew, Murkrow. Our reverse is a reverse Coughing, and our rare is, wow, we get a secret rare Blastoise. I was not expecting that. Yeah, so I mean, that's another interesting question. I don't know if the secret rares in Sword and Shield are going to be kind of rainbow or hyper rares, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? I will take the Blastoise right there. Let's move on to our Cosmic Eclipse. We got a couple of these guys. So there are 4 packs overall. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so we got a Dartrix, a Cosmome, Mawile, Nosepass, Litleo, Flubbaby, Spheal, Natu. Our reverse is a reverse Ralts, and our rare is, wow, so I chose a pretty good box to open. We got a Charizard and Braxton GX. Yeah, I think this one has more than paid for itself, so thank you, Pokemon gods, wherever you are. Last pack, we have a Solgaleo and a Lunala. So let's give away a code for that one since we've had some great pulls. And see if we can keep the luck going. So we have a Roxy, Professor Oak Setup, Pyroar, Natu, Palpitoad, Jangmo-O, Deerling, Golett, Snorunt is our reverse, and our rare is a Fion, which is a non-holo rare. But I'm not complaining because we did get our Blastoise secret rare and our Charizard and Braxton GX. I mean, really, what more could I ask for? And we also get our brand new starter Pokemon, our Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. Wow. Alright, I'll leave you with a final shot of our Zacian V. I'm going to do separate videos just to keep them all shorter for the other ones. So I think we're going to go on now and do the Grookey box. See you guys with our next video. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. We're getting really close to the 1,000 subs mark, which is blowing my mind. I never for a minute thought we'd get up here. So I appreciate all of your likes and comments and subscriptions. See you guys with the Grookey video.